And oh yeah, let me mute. Us in. Hey everybody, welcome to the Thursday stream. Oblivion crashed again. I cannot alt tab away from Oblivion or it crashes. So I had to adjust something in OBS and it went away.
Yeah. And thank you, Stelloctahedron, for the 9-month subscription. And also happy birthday, Clarodactyl.
Happy birthday, Clarodactyl.
Swag.
Ooh, half a tub of ice cream. That is the perfect amount of ice cream to eat.
Wow.
Pop off.
Which kind of tub though? Is a tub can't be like a little? I guess that's a pint. You'd probably call it a pint if it was just one of those.
Yeah. I think like a tub is like what, like a half gallon, and a pint.
Yeah, I think
I would call a
yeah.
pint a tub too. All right.
I wouldn't. I don't think that's illegal or anything, or even like
illegal.
The wrong thing to do. I do need the specificity of how much ice cream they ate.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let me see if this works. I put it in windowed mode. Let me see if this looks awful. Actually, let me put up the game review too. Hi everybody. It has been a bit since I've played.
Oh, did you want
Oblivion.
cams?
No.
Okay.
It's just we're leaving that there.
It'll be full screen once the game appears. In theory.
We just want the pig there.
Yeah. Should we do a lot of skooma, Meme Shark? Should we just do a fuck ton of skooma and moon sugar? Okay, it is not. It is not popping up. Hang on, let me try going full screen again. I forgot that this game is not super well optimized for modern systems.
I'm feeling.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah.
I'm feeling so inextricably tired today, and I don't know whether the solution is like, oh, lay off the caffeine and try to get a good night's rest, or like douse myself in caffeine right now.
Nah, lean in, go crazy.
Lean in.
Yeah, tough call. I got bubble tea.
Ooh, what kind of bubble tea you get?
Right? I just like the classic, black tea. But I guess I do now quarter sugar because.
It's so sweet if you don't tell them quarter sugar.
Exactly. I mean, I even used to do half, and like that's still too sweet. The thing is, and like it's obvious. I think it's obvious. Like I got a kit and made my own. And when you make your own, it's not very sweet unless you add a lot of brown sugar to the tapioca, and then it becomes sweet, and you're like, oh, that's why they ask you how much sugar you want in these
That's
things.
right.
And the thing is I think also how they make it, it doesn't matter if you get 0 sugar, you're still getting a lot of sweetness just from the tapioca, which is like sitting in a kind of brown sugar molasses mixture. So
Oh, I'm going to,
anyway.
so to people on my call here, I'm going to share my whole ass primary monitor with you.
Don't pause after that.
Yeah,
I'm going
sorry.
to share my whole
I'm going to share my whole ass. No, I'm going to share my entire primary monitor with you so you can see the gameplay.
Okay.
We won't tell anybody.
There we go.
Time to list off every application Pat has on his desktop.
Oh yeah, don't look in that folder called crimes.
Damn. What about this folder that says not crimes?
Now you can look in that one.
Not
Okay.
crimes, winky face.
All right. Come on, Oblivion.
Let's
Come on,
go.
Oblivion.
We're
Come on,
seeing
England.
it, but does it
Let's
go into the
get it.
stream?
Not yet, but it took a while last time to pop.
Okay.
Bum.
Yeah! We got Oblivion on stream.
Wee.
Now don't touch anything.
I will not touch anything. I'm sure there are patches that I could have installed. So let me tell you about what happened in the 30 minutes before the stream. I was so excited by the impromptu weird shit we did on Tuesday's stream that I was like, fuck yeah, baby, let's get a bunch of weird mods in here. So I went down this path of installing this mod called Deadly Reflex that completely overhauls the combat system and adds all this like crazy gore and stuff to the game. But then that puts you down like a paper trail of like, the guy's like, in the documentation for it, he's like, warning, you will have to install a lot of other mods to make this work. So I was like, hell yeah, I got 30 minutes, let's do it. So I'm installing like 3 script extenders and like a mod loader, and like 5 or 6 patches that do various things that are necessary, like a UI overhaul. But pretty much what I did was made it so that Oblivion would not boot properly. So I might try it again later.
Oh, thank you, Perpetual Panda, for your
thank you, Panda.
subscription.
So this is a completely vanilla version of Oblivion. Let's make a new guy. Yeah, I know. I severely underestimated how long that was going to take. Last night I was trying to get Diablo onto my Steam Deck, and I was like, yeah, I'll just do this real quick and play a little bit before bed. I was up until 2 a.m. and I did not play Diablo.
Yikes.
Now, this was a big deal back in 2006. Patrick Stewart
That's right.
being our king. A big deal for a major celebrity voice in a game.
Behold,
All of 15 minutes of work.
a doom sweeps
Yeah,
the
he
land.
dies real quick. Sorry, spoilers.
I
think
mean,
that was the
Sean
funniest
Bean
thing to
too.
me.
He's in here.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know really who he was yet, but I know he was in Lord of the Rings, but like I didn't know the actor. But Patrick Stewart, I watched a lot of TNG, so that was fun.
This is the
But I think it was funny to me that I was
22nd
excited about it. I'm like, oh man, he's the king in this. We're gonna work for Patrick Stewart. That's gonna be so cool. And then he dies in 15 minutes. You're like, oh,
No.
I guess that's it.
And the final hours of my life.
So another big lore thing. God, that score. Is that Cyrodiil,
Oh, it is good. Damn.
center of Tamriel, in the books and in the pre-existing lore, is not. It's not this generic European fantasy realm. It's like a weird ass jungle. But they decided to sort of tone it down to give this game more mass appeal.
Yeah, and you had a lot of the demon Daedra gates.
Yep, Daedra.
You since ended up spending a lot of time. I remember that was to me like. So this game was the first game that convinced me of the power of the Xbox 360.
That's right. That's what they were going for.
But it really was the thing. Like I didn't get an Xbox right away, but I think I got it when this came out, and was a PlayStation person before that. But that was like, oh man, this is incredible. And I remember the first time I went to a data gate, and I was like, wait, this is a whole open world, but there's also like another world.
Yeah, it felt so big.
Even though those got pretty boring pretty fast because they're all pretty samey. What was cool were the side quests. I don't know if we'll get to any of those, but this game still has really cool creative side quests.
Do we want to be a lizard man? I don't know if I usually play Argonian.
Like it. I like the color palette.
I do like
They are
punching a
colorful.
lot though, and I think you use your claws instead of punching when you're an Argonian.
I see. Just kind of like scratching people.
We can be an orc.
That's cool too.
Yeah, let's customize.
Yeah, I like
orc.
the works.
Okay. So yeah, no matter which race you pick in this game, you look like you ate bees.
You look like you ate bees.
Yeah, like there's that picture of a dog that ate bees and got stung, and his face is all swollen up.
Wow.
This was also the first. I guess I don't know because I didn't play Morrowind, but this was where Bethesda got its like conversation system where people stare you straight in the face with dead eyes.
Yes, this is the first time they deployed that for sure.
And I'm afraid of how much Starfield still feels like it might be that way.
Somehow they just never got away from it.
I don't get it, but like it has a higher fidelity. Definitely, we'll see how creepy it still feels. But God, it's so funny how that's like just a Bethesda unique identifiable Bethesda thing. The lineage starts here.
Smize.
I love the high cheekbones. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, make a real happy orc.
Yeah.
Give him that big smile with the cheekbones. I feel
Happy
like
as we crush our enemies.
I kind of
or
like
maybe
this.
he's a Lego.
I like this. Yeah, this
It kind of
Lego
looks like
head
a Lego
shape.
head.
Yeah, I think let's keep heading down this path. Chinny chin chin.
The hair.
What happens if you
wow.
mold the cheekbones now, though? I'm just kind of curious.
Mold the cheekbones now. Let me go back. Cheekies. Cheekbones shallow pronounced. Where like these ones? Oh, whoa.
The one you have all the way down.
The one I have all the way down. I do
The
like
second
little,
one, I
little
guess.
smize. Let's try that. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Cool.
Stuff like sort of popping out more with that one.
This is how I used to smile when I was a kid. I would just stick out my bottom teeth. I thought that's how it worked.
Let's bring it back.
My little
Never
brother
too
for a
late.
while had this thing where any picture he smiled but always tilted his head back,
Oh.
which just kind of made him look like he was doing that.
This guy is friend shaped. I agree.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he's looking great so far. All right, cool. We're not going to put a ton of effort into him because we are not going to see him again once we start playing.
So I know you said, lean into it, get the caffeine, but I actually think I'm gonna lean the opposite way and get my travel neck pillow thing out and
Oh yeah, good call.
put that around my neck.
You're
Just
going
be
comfort
prepared.
mode for this stream.
Yeah, I am going
Yeah.
comfort mode.
Nice.
Whoa!
Wait,
Your
look.
jaw is a weapon.
Yeah.
Am I napping on stream? You'll find out in due time. If you don't hear me for like a solid 10 minutes.
Tina has put their head down on the desk.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Ooh, hang on. Happy, sad. Happy, sad. I mean, you could call either of these happy or sad, I guess.
I just like the idea he's an orc Lego with just the simple smiley face.
Yeah, I like the wide one because this is what do they call it? The white person smile, like the sort of thing you just do when you're walking past somebody in the hallway and you don't want to say hi to them. You go, Yeah, let's give him that. That's the one, Grizzy. Mal. Oh, the small lips
Oh,
are very
no.
funny. Yeah,
The small lips.
cool. All right, eyes. Up is pretty funny. And
I don't know. I kind of like the other way more, but
Yeah.
you're in control.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. I like that. Widen him out. Bring him in. Oh, I was gonna think that widening him out would be good, but I kind of like him in. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. I do like they're bigger when they're wider.
Yeah, that is good.
But is that all the eye control? That was all the eye control. Wow.
Yeah, there's not a whole ton.
What? Okay. Yeah, either way's fine with me. Nose. Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah.
The great nose options here.
Yeah, I want nose pretty much in the middle of the forehead.
Forehead nose. They call me Four Nose. Not because I have four noses, but because my nose is by my forehead. A Shrek friend,
Yeah, he's sort of Shrekish.
Shrek's cousin, who wasn't.
Go ahead.
The profile view. Oh no, do you still have? Did your chin? I feel like. Oh yeah, okay. It was just the view. You retract that nose enough, and then his chin starts to become kind of like a shelf.
Oh.
Ooh, maybe you can place things there.
Using the robust physics system.
Yeah.
I think that's about as small as we can get the nose, though. Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go more flat.
Legally distinct from Shrek at the very least, yes.
He looks a lot like a gremlin from Gremlins, actually. Right, cool.
The titular gremlin from Gremlins.
Hey, you're a gremlin from Gremlins. Wow, look at all these. There's a lot of nose options, actually. Wow.
That's what I was saying.
You were right. Yeah, there's a lot of nose options.
A lot of nose options. Needs bigger ears, says Grumpier Goat.
Bigger ears. Is there an ear slider in this? Let me check. Nose,
and yeah, favorite head. That's what we were saying, that like, you know, this is the smile you give when like you feel like you should smile at someone, but you know, you're actually not that joyous.
Yeah, passing somebody in the stairwell, smile, but you actually have a mask on, so they can't really tell that you're doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
Forehead, jaw, mouth. No, I don't think there's a. Yeah.
This soft deadline, the Starfield controller. I don't even know anything about Starfield besides that, you know, preview. But the controller looks cool as hell. I'll say that.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, the iridescent type.
Like subterranean, like axolotl orc.
We just got out of our cave.
Wow.
Cool.
Bioluminescent.
Definitely glows in the dark.
That's what a beard looks like, folks. God, the beards in these old pre-Skyrim, the beard game was so weak.
I was like, wait, where's the beard?
Yeah, like they would just like slightly discolor the lips and call that a beard.
I know.
Yeah, not good. Eyes, let's see. Eye sockets. Let's darken those for sure. Bruise them up. Yeah, they really did make a system where it's very hard to make your guy look okay. All right, cool. Orc. Oh, yeah, let's look at the hair.
Give him a name.
Yeah, ooh. Start thinking about names while I look at hairstyles. Oh, cool. The headband to kind of hide the fact that he's completely bald.
Hide it from the front a little bit.
That's a smart look. God, my head is so huge, it's kind of hard to...
Yeah. It's like having trouble wrapping it around.
Yeah, the classic orc top knot. Oh, that's kind of cool. War braids. I kind of like the headband.
Wish I knew.
Yeah, I do too.
I wish I knew how to do cool hairstyles like that. But yeah, the headband is funny because it feels like he's about to go to a workout class or something.
Yeah, we'll give him a nice satin blonde hair too. That's fun.
Oh yeah, bring out the color in it maybe a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Grackle would be a good name.
I think Grackle is taken.
Grackle.
Ooh. That's nice.
What about Grackle the Third?
Oh, look at that shiny golden hair.
It is. I like that.
I wish my hair was this shiny.
Look at
again.
You see the way the light hits that? So gorgeous.
Video games providing unrealistic body expectations. I'm feeling so insecure looking at Grapple right now.
What is the age doing? What does it think
it changes
it's doing?
the shape of the face. I don't know why complexion also changes the shape of the face, but I do
Grackle
like it.
Lannister.
It could be an orc thing.
Yeah,
His eye ridge is kind of like invading the eye sockets a bit.
I do like the, yeah, we've got the Hulk Hogan hair now. That's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should call him, though. Maybe he's like Hork. Og. On.
Hork Hogan.
Hork Hogan.
Hork Hogan.
Cool. Are you sure you want to be an orc? Yes.
Wow.
No.
Why does it put it that way?
Okay.
All right,
Look
where
at
are we
his
going?
Physics. Look at these physics.
Oh, wow. It's
Yeah.
real. I believe it. I believe this
This
world
is it's pretty comparable to Tears of the Kingdom, I'd say,
God.
so far. I'm
I
convinced.
forgot we have to go through this prison sequence. I'm now regretting that we're streaming this game.
Yeah, we gotta get negged by this other prisoner for a while. Eventually you do. So this person in the cell across from you is really rude and mean to you. And then you get a quest eventually, I think for the Dark Brotherhood, to come kill them. And it's very satisfying. How do you pick things up?
Oh man, I feel like the Dark Brotherhood quests were great, because it was just a bunch of like fun little assassination missions around the entire map. That took you to all these interesting. One of them was the murder mystery, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You're like in a mansion with a bunch of people, and it just kind of plays out like a murder mystery where someone has been murdered.
And there's one
but
where
no one can leave.
Wait, maybe it's Skyrim, the one where you get to like unfasten a moose head from the wall and drop a moose head on somebody.
Oh yeah, I don't remember. I think I felt like I just didn't find the Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood quest as interesting, but I remembered them standing out in this game.
I've seen you.
Comma, yes, fill your inventory with clutter when you were picking up
You're the one
things.
from my dreams.
You're the one
Then
from
the
my
stars were
dreams.
right.
Oh.
This is the day.
Ariel Septum.
Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons. and
My
I'm
sons?
next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
I mean, it's not really my cell. You just put me in it.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve
Who are you?
Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Why am I in jail?
Gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That.
Oh, no,
is
I just
not
remembered I
what you
killed a
are
bunch of
remembered
kids.
for.
That's what we did?
But I guess it doesn't matter.
You will find your own path.
But you were in the jail
There will
cell
be
with
blood and death
with
before
the
the
escape
end.
route, so
Yeah.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Oh yeah, the hidden little thing there. This is cool. I wonder if I can
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
I wonder if I can change FOV here. Feel a little bit cramped. I'm just gonna kind of follow him, I guess. God, I cannot believe how hype I was the first time I played this game.
yeah.
The funny grumpier goat, you always start in jail because Bethesda knows what you as a player did in the last Elder Scrolls game.
That's a good point. This is our amazing walk
didn't-
speed.
Yeah. Super
Bullets.
matter.
The speed of
But
light.
in this, I mean, I guess single player games do have houses, but I remember being really fascinated with buying my own house in the Oceanside town. I think is where I got a house, and I would just go back there and dump my stuff on like the tables and shit.
Yeah.
So it just looked very cluttered. But there's just the fact I could do that it would remember the things I had found and just
Yeah.
left strewn around was like
so cool.
weirdly impressive. It let me be a hoarder. Most of which I think it was just gems. I just really like the glowing crystals.
Yeah,
What were they? The Dwemer or Dwemer?
Solgems? Yeah, Dwemer. Those are the dwarves. in this
Dwemer,
world,
yeah. The ancient high technology dwarves.
yeah.
Oh yeah, look at those sickly pale arms.
To ready a weapon, fist push F. To attack, L button. To block, right button.
Mischiefful. This game came out in 2006 on PC and Xbox 360.
Nice. I'm going to use martial arts on these rats. So I believe this is the first Elder Scrolls game that removed the unarmed skill, which is a bummer because I liked to just simply punch things, and they made it so that it wasn't viable anymore. Yeah.
Unarmed. I could have sworn you could upgrade it.
Can you? Maybe I'm wrong.
Because I mean, it's in Starfield.
Unarmed is in Starfield.
I remember
Interesting. That's good. All right, and
they
the
had
demo,
a little
I saw that,
moment when they talked about the combat. Where it's like you can punch people.
Maybe they were like, maybe that was supposed to signal like, hey, we brought it back after all these years. You think unarmed is in Oblivion still? Let me check my stats. Continue. Intelligence, willpower. Okay, so these are my base stats and my skills. Armor, athletics,
is it hand to hand?
Block. Hand to hand. Oh yeah, it's still a
you
thing.
have a lot.
Hell yeah. Okay, they must have taken it out for Skyrim then. But let's just commit to hand lifestyle. I think.
Skyrim doesn't have an unarmed scale. That's what
Gotcha.
Okay. Says.
Yoink, yoink. Okay.
You dropping shit? You don't want those lockpicks?
No, I was picking that up.
I see.
Yeah, I was pilfering that chest. Look at these physics. Holy cow. Oh my god.
And by punching, are you making yourself better at punching, or do you have to punch enemies to do that?
I think you need to hurt things to get any points from punching. Oh yeah, lockpicking, the classic.
Like another big deal with this game was that it's an RPG, but everything in the world scales to you.
Right.
And all your skills are based on use. So any individual skill just gets better if you just keep doing it. So if you just sprint everywhere, you just get better and better at running and athletics. But yeah, if you're arrows and you want to be good at arrows, you just keep using arrows and get better at it. But it had a weird effect of like I played this I think over 200 hours, but it was just like because the whole world leveled with you. It was weird that going back to the first area when you had to like assassinate that guy in the jail cell, the rats were just still very challenging, powerful enemies. And it was like,
well,
what
in some
the hell?
cases they would swap out the enemies for new models. So like it would be like scary
giant
bugs
rats.
instead of or giant rats.
But and I feel like maybe there was limiters on things they wouldn't go after. But I think overall it gave it this like feeling of. What's the point of getting more powerful? Where's the power fantasy in this if I'm still typically facing the same level of challenge? And I think that's why I eventually stopped. But like I think I played over at least 100 hours. I definitely still played a ton.
Let me. How do I? Okay, yeah. There's the hotkey thing. Huh? Hotkey 1. Torch. Cool.
Grunkled. Our orc. It's a good word.
Oh yeah, that's right, spaghetto.
Punch. I like this like punching while holding a torch.
Ah! It's not a rat.
I like that decaying zombie enemy. That's good.
Let me see what's going on. That's a great question, Shaunosaurus. Stick his bones. How do you pick things up in this game? What's is it middle mouse maybe? No.
I need to hoard things. How do I pick it up?
Sorry, I mean like drag things around. You could like do funny physics stuff.
Was it like middle mouse button or something?
No, that switches perspective.
Oh, that's the third person.
Yeah, there we go.
Third person is fun in these games because of how janky it is.
Wasn't it Z? Let me check that. Yeah, it's Z. There we go.
Ooh, does that work in third person? I want to see you like levitating this mouse with your mind.
This is amazing.
It's like I do
An
enjoy
amazing
the
world we live
boldness
in.
of like the whole thing was it's a first-person RPG. That's what Elder Scrolls is. But also you can just go into third person if you want.
Yeah.
We're not gonna really animate the character that well, but like you can do it.
Yeah, it was really funny that they did that in. I mean, I guess they did that all the way back in Morrowind. But I think it's
This
just,
is the thing is I feel like, yeah.
you want to be able to see your character when you want to see your character. I also really like that they
Mm-hmm.
had your character front and center on the tab screen in this one, so every time you went into your
Yeah.
menu, you got that little refresher of like, oh yeah, that's what I look
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's me.
Um,
Even if you played first person, which I'm pretty sure I
Right.
did mostly play it first person. Honestly, I can't remember. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I played a lot of Oblivion in third person, not Oblivion, Morrowind in third person, but like it wasn't a super viable way to play. I was just dumb and I didn't care.
I think because they knew it was going to be a big Xbox 360 game that they really tried to make it something more. Which is weird because back then they only thought of first-person games for controllers, I guess because of Halo, even though it was really still better, I think, to play on a PC. But
I think.
yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. Keep going.
No, I was done talking.
Oh, I was just answering Golem for I think Pat you mentioned that you tried downloading mods for this, but it crashed.
Yeah, I didn't budget enough time, and I was going to install some very cool like complete overhaul UI and combat mods and stuff, but I ended up bricking the game, so I just had to clear out my Skyrim or my Oblivion directory and start again. But I will I'll look into it for the future. Bunker Boy, yeah, it same.
Such a specific niche thing. The sound of an Oblivion rat being punched.
Got me. So you said you did play a lot of Morrowind?
Yeah, I played a whole lot of Morrowind back in high school on the PC.
That's one of those like, oh, there's the sound. I was trying to listen into the stream to hear the rat punch, and yep, that's a.
It's a
very
rat being
specific thing.
punched in Oblivion, all right.
The Morrowind is like one of those old PC games where what I hear from it is it still holds up, especially with some of the mods you can get for it.
Yes.
Like I went back and did Deus Ex, which was really great still. But Morrowind is one I've thought about doing. But then I hear about people like making a textured version of it or something, or in the Skyrim and engine. So I don't know. I think that's why I like waited.
Yeah, apparently there are like mods for Morrowind that like remove the RNG on weapon attacks, which is nice because that is the thing that you forget about Morrowind until you're playing it. That like it was RNG based combat. You'd run up, you'd just be clicking on an enemy, swinging at them, and like 1 out of every 4 would hit because you weren't good at that weapon
wow.
yet. So even if like you're on screen confirming that yes, I am swinging my sword at this mud crab, you just mash on it for a while until it actually hit.
I have to wonder if that's response to that randomness is why they changed it to a like you'll just get better. You'll just keep doing it. You'll get better.
Right, yeah. It was I mean they raised the floor in this, right? Like in this game if it looks like you hit somebody, you hit them.
Right.
In the old
But
one it was much it was
But if you were weak, you did nothing.
right,
And
yeah, it would just eventually you would get it was the same system of like you get better at things by doing them, but like the amount of misses it took was very frustrating. Exactly, yeah.
Weird.
Oatley.
Yeah. It sounds like it weirdly would take the edge off of the fact that it's like scaling by having that randomness in it and just having less randomness as you got more powerful. But
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, it is weird how that worked so well in KOTOR.
Yeah, I think KOTOR was a much more hands-off game, right? And it was also a party-based game. So, like, when you're, you're controlling a team of people, so it was kind of a
And
relief.
you're pausing a lot, or
Right.
at least I would.
You're
pause a
pausing a
lot,
lot, and like you're like you're trying to manage what a bunch of people were doing. So if you have somebody just swinging and missing a bunch of times, you're like, okay, that's not a problem right now because like I'm paying attention to something else. KOTOR was sick though. I want to replay the KOTOR games.
Well, we're gonna get a remake, which I probably play. But
Tina, which RPGs have you played the most?
Oh, I don't know.
Wizard
I don't
101
know.
counts.
I have to. I have
Pokemon
to think.
counts,
I guess. Probably those two then. I mean, I think Pokemon probably is my favorite franchise. Probably put a lot of hours into that, and then Wizard 101 naturally is an MMO. You dedicate your life to that for a while. So.
Wizard 101. I want to remember. 2008. Okay, interesting.
I guess if I guess MMO RPGs. I guess they all count as RPGs. But Jade Dynasty. Has anyone in chat played Jade Dynasty?
Yeah, I think
cool,
that
yeah.
the same people who made the Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, that
After
one.
that,
Yeah.
That one I was into was significantly longer than Wizard 101, honestly. And I spent like, I want to say like $200 something, maybe even $300 on stuff in that game.
Okay, no, we're thinking of different games. So what was this one called?
Jade Dynasty.
Jade Dynasty. Okay, I think I was thinking of Jade Empire.
Oh yeah. I think when I mentioned it in a TikTok once, they also got it confused with Jade Empire.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we do have some Jade Dynasty lovers. But yeah,
that was like an online MMO.
Yeah, my sister and I got really into that for like a few years, and that was our life.
It looks like a Dreamcast game a little bit. I don't know why I think that. New Fantasy? Jade Dynasty New Fantasy? Is that?
New Fantasy. I don't know if that was like an expansion or.
Yeah, Regenesis.
What is this? Yeah, I guess there's been like some sort of reboot. Because I know the original Jade Dynasty got shut down.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Eat shit, goblins. Nice.
I know we'll stream KOTOR, new KOTOR, but maybe we'll just stream old KOTOR sometime.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I don't know if I ever finished KOTOR 2. I know that people like that one a lot.
So this is the thing. I played that's a game I replayed a lot. The first one. Like I know I played it Dark Side, Light Side. And I think I even did a Grey Jedi playthrough, which was cool because it's the least optimal, but you can do it, and it actually has a couple interesting elements to it if you could truly stay neutral in that game. Like I think there are some powers if you have neither completely balanced out light and dark. There's some powers you can have from both elements in the same Jedi or Sith, I guess. But anyway, KOTOR 2, I played through it once the first time it came out. Kind of buggy and messy. And I also
little guy.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Keep going. I was just like,
no. I didn't think much of it at the time because it challenged a lot of Star Wars conceptions in ways I wasn't maybe ready for. But I replayed it recently with the new mod that brought back content, and I was like, holy shit, this is really cool. And I think I got through like 3 of the kind of 4 planets you have to do or something, and then something distracted me and I didn't get back to it. But very interesting Star Wars game. Obsidian, I think, right?
Right. Obsidian did the second one.
And they always do interesting things with RPGs.
Oh yes, their sneak skill increased. I like that they gave the goblins in this game just a fucking chimp scream. Oh. Yeah. Knocked him the fuck. I just knockout gamed that goblin. All right.
Ragdolling never gets old.
Yeah, that's honestly like one of the things that I think still carries Oblivion in modern days is the fact that it has a funny ass ragdoll system. Speaking of RPGs, I would love to do one day a long play of Dragon's Dogma because I have still not finished that.
Even once? So
Not
this is the thing I
once.
found out, is that it's secretly kind of like a
Cyclical thing, yeah.
not Ex Machina. What's the fucking game you had to play 5 times to get the true ending?
Oh yeah. And yes, obscure.
Near.
Near.
Yeah. So, Dragon's Dogma, especially with the expansion, is secretly a game you're supposed to play at least like twice. I think even 3 times. It becomes even more. It has this like in-game thing that's crazy, and this ties all into its story, and it's just so much more than it seems on its surface of like almost intentionally bland fantasy RPG. But then just does some fucking wild stuff with it, and it's fun. Like the magic in it is. I feel like we've talked about this a lot. The magic in it, especially when you get really powerful, and that's much easier to do when you play it more than once because you keep all your power when you start over. It's like a new game plus. And the world itself levels up to you. It also gets harder, so it's still somewhat of a challenge. But you just have these like ridiculous powers. And you can start just trying others while keeping your old powers, but now you start like leveling up a different thing and have an insane like magic bow and arrow build, and it's such a cool game.
Yeah, the spell effects are like some of the coolest magic I've ever seen in a game. It makes being a wizard more attractive than pretty much any other game has.
And as much as a like replay it thing is. I can understand how that's annoying that a game asks that of you, but it does some interesting things with there are quests that can go like different directions. So you get to go through and be like, oh, I'm going to do it this way this time and see what happens.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Yeah, I just got stuck on a quest and I didn't know where to go next, so I kind of gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Your stars are not
that exactly
mine.
happened to me in my first
Today,
playthrough.
The warrior shall prove us. My dreams, but in your fate.
They paid Patrick Stewart $1 billion to come in the studio and record these 10 lines, and I'm skipping them.
I go to my grave.
I go
a
to
tongue
my
shriller
grave.
than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful here.
I appreciate that though. That I feel like he's given a good performance.
Yeah, no, he's
he's
not half-assing it.
Like this.
They got Patrick Stewart in this game for a 30-minute session.
My job is to make sure the Emperor.
I like Boris. Boris is a cool character. Same voice actor who does the main character in Redguard, which I streamed for a little bit a couple weeks ago for a single session. That is like a real ass like point and click RPG.
Stick close and let us do our job. You'll be all right.
Top KOTOR midway through as it got a bit too serious for me. Yeah. And once you disengage with the thing, sometimes it's very hard to re-engage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Tina and Clayton? Do you have any like half-finished games on your pile of shame?
So many.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of ones even right now I'm not considering there yet because I'm gonna go back to it, but could probably just look at Steam and.
I mean, I never even finished the first Wolong boss, and I told myself I'd go back to that.
Final Fantasy 9 and 10. Oh yeah, I haven't. Yeah, those would be very good to. I have not even attempted Final Fantasy 9.
I'm trying to remember when I went back, like in college, I got something to play Final Fantasy 4 on. I think I finished it, but that would be the only Final Fantasy I've played.
Yeah, Grumpier Goat, that's fair. But I got 100 hours. You gave it a good ass shake if it took you that long. Yeah, I have
Oh, I still, it's not been a year yet, but last summer I played a good amount of I just had the name Death Stranding, and I need to finish it.
Ooh, yeah, Death Stranding.
I have a solid. I know I have not gotten to the end game in that, where it just like kind of takes you to the end. I was enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, it's a cool game, and I slurped it up when it came out, but I don't know if I'd play it again. Maybe. Damn it! The gate is closed.
What about that side passage back there? Worth a try.
Judgment. That was the one I was trying to think of. I have not finished Judgment. I've tried to start Judgment a few times, then I keep falling off a few hours in. And I really want to go back and play it. I think I'll be able to do it next time I try it. All right, yeah. There's a sneaky guy's gonna come out of this hole in the wall and stab the king.
Him with your life.
Do you think there's any qualification for finishing games that can't quite be finished, like Deceiving, for instance, where it's just like a game where you play over and over and just get better at it?
Not have the amulet of kings.
You mean like?
Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey.
You mean?
He alone
Is there a
knows where
point
to
at which you could
find
say
my
you had
last son.
finished Deceive Inc?
Yeah.
And close shut the jaws
I'd
of
say like
Oblivion.
there's a fair shake point with most games, right? Like where you can you understand the mechanics and you've played it a while, and then you're like, well, okay, I understand what that gives me, and now I'm done with it. I think the point would be quitting before you understand the systems and stuff, right?
So, I think one that maybe a lot of people have experience with is Hades.
Yes.
What would be considered the ending of Hades? And like, I beat that game.
Right. I do not have the true ending yet, and I doubt I'll ever go back to get it.
And I also definitely watched a cutscene to be like, I want resolution to what I felt like was this story, which I did not get to, and I'd fallen off for so long that it was annoying to try to like pick it back up at that point. So
Yeah.
First,
Yeah, getting that
But I
muscle
think,
memory
yeah.
back too.
there are
I
rats
think I did the ending, but I think I also got the epilogue. I know I'm trying to remember if there was even more after the epilogue, but monk.
Should we be a monk? Oh no, the favorite attributes are we want one with strength. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Knight. Let me find somebody with a strength build who does unarmed. Ooh, maybe a barbarian.
Strength, speed, hand to hand is in the major skills and favorite attributes. I think you got to go barbarian.
Let's go barb.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Rats and
You
goblins.
must get the amulet.
Yes, I will get the
Good.
amulet.
The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving.
Was it?
May Talos
If you-
guide By the
You
way,
can't like
thanks
touch
for
his
the
body,
trouble
right?
with Renault's sword. I'll see that
I
you
don't
give
remember
that
if we can
place a
take.
fire
Are you wondering if we can
holes
just
to
take
blaze.
his duds?
Well, can you move his body with the holding down Z?
Oh, great question, Clayton. Let's find out.
I feel like he's gonna yell at you.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want with the king. He's dead.
No, will he guard his body if you move him around? Because he said that's what he's got to do.
Yeah, let's see if this is a real immersive sim.
Yeah. Maybe we can have a bodyguard. We just weaken to Bernie's the king, the emperor. Oh, is he following?
He is, okay.
She's like a little snake.
I think he would be stick that close to the body, but he literally is.
But he's not telling me to stop.
He's not doing this. Oh,
Let's see if we can get him up into a seated position.
oh, perfect.
Oh, damn it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him into a seated position.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Okay, he did just say leave the emperor in peace.
Finally.
Oh.
It's like, oh, that is, it's like that achievement, Steam achievement in Half-Life Episode 2, where you take the gnome through the entire game.
Oh yeah, Gnome Home.
Except here, you take the corpse of Ariel Septim through the entire game.
The Septim % run.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh damn it. Maybe if I get him into the corner.
Yeah, that's more defensible. That'll help out our pal here.
Sorry, real quick. Is this deeply disturbing to anybody? There we go. Now he's chilling. Now we're going Weekend at Bernie's mode. Just get his head up a little bit further. There we go. Let me sort of just put his hand across his lap so it looks like he's just kind of like hanging out. Oh shit, no, fuck. Some glasses on him. No, he passed out, man. He just, he went too hard. Let me see if there's like a bucket I can put on his head. I don't think there will be.
You can put a bucket on a character's head?
I bet I could. I could pull it off. I know you can do it in Skyrim.
Pretty cool.
Well, all right, well, let's stop playing with this elderly man's corpse and go to our next objective. Also, at this point, I'm going to turn on auto run. Gameplay. Crosshair. Yes. Back. Controls. Is there an auto run? Always run caps. Okay.
I'll bet some modder out there has done this, but I wonder if you did use like a console command and resurrected the Emperor, if his guard would stay with him.
That would be very nice to have a
I'm just like, if he's just a corpse, maybe it's because of the whole level. He had some like simple command that stay near the Emperor, and even in death, he still stays loyal.
I've got all my DLC stuff popping now. Yep, got it. The Sheogorath expansion in this Shivering Isles was so good.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the first DLCs I ever got.
Yep, it was one of the.
I remember that.
I think it was the first one that I did ever pay for on Xbox 360.
Big mushroom island with silly people on it, and it had like a Alice in Wonderland vibe a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Sheogorath. So he was one of the Daedric gods. And so that was another, I feel like, slate of side quests, or chain of quests that was really interesting, because you would have all sorts of variety in those. Hunting down a golden unicorn, scaring away a town of villagers by making it rain dogs or something.
Right, that was a thing that happens. You literally make it rain cats and dogs.
Yeah, and then I feel like there's a couple other, but I think that was Sheogorath specifically, if I'm not mistaken.
This right here, absolutely legendary gamer moment. Mm-hmm. Coming out of that.
That's how it looked. It probably looked better here on PC than it did on Xbox too.
Yeah, I didn't even have an HD TV the first time I played this. It was just I was just looking at this on a 4x3 CRT, but it was still very cool. Can we swim? Yes.
I mean, it did have a promise a lot of games didn't, which is like, you could go climb those mountains. What's up there?
That's right.
Not much, but like, it was cool. You could do it.
Bandits. Ow. Ow. Oh! Holy shit, I punched her so hard.
I looked down just that moment.
I wonder if there's a mod for hand-to-hand that just makes you hit way too hard.
increase the max physics
that'd
count
be
or whatever
really
to.
good. Actually,
I feel like that would be very satisfying.
Can one of you hop on like Nexus mods and see if there's anything along those lines, like overpowered punch mods? Because I could install that as long as it's not a super complex one.
Is this not like, was this too early to be in Steam, whatever, Steam
Works? Steam Workshop? I think it is, yeah. And can enchant a ring that lets you punch and kill God. That's very good. Yeah, I used to, when I got when I got Morrowind on PC, it came with the Elder Scrolls editor, so that was like the first time I ever like got in and started editing world files. And I gave myself a whole bunch of like cracked items. I mean, specifically, I'm not just looking to increase damage. I'm looking, Max Daisy, I'm looking to like increase knockback. I want to like punch somebody to the moon. Immortal blood. Yeah,
Oh, okay. This one is just called Super Punch.
Yes.
This mod gives you a super strong punch that knocks people flying.
Yes. Okay, hang on. I will. Let me save real quick, and then I'm gonna try to install that.
Oh my god. This mod gives everyone a punch that instantly kills and knocks them flying, but be aware, everyone can do this. So
yes!
You don't want to painfully toggle God mode.
Okay, oh my god, no, this is going to be good. I don't care. This is like super high stakes.
Yeah, turning this into Deadliest Warrior.
Beautiful.
What do you want me to do? Slack this to you or Discord
Yeah,
it?
just drop it in the Discord video room and I'll grab it from there.
Okay. You are still on the full screen. I don't know if you did that on the stream. But...
Yeah, it's fine. The stream can't see it.
Okay. Discord. In the chat, in the video room. Hopefully that's okay to download.
Probably.
Try to find another one in case.
Scrolling. Oh yeah. I download from Nexus mods all the time.
Oh shit! I also found this one sounds pretty good. I don't know if you want to look at this.
Yeah. I'll do
potentially as another option, because it sounds like it might just make it so anytime.
Ooh, funny ragdolls.
You're
okay,
hit,
yeah.
It just It says, funny ragdolls changes the settings for Death Force to something a little more extreme. High and low defaults were 35 to 85. Now they're 1500 to 2000.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
This makes so that any being that is killed by a melee, not spell attack, will be thrown pretty hard and bounce off your walls. So I think it might add chaos to the whole world in a way that's good.
Primo ragdoll content.
Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, cool. So it's a nice simple one. Let me just drag that to my mods folder.
Punch someone so hard, it breaks the game.
Okay. Recent files. Anybody playing anything else? Chat room, what's everybody playing these days? Is everybody still deep in Zelda land? What I'm wondering is if a lot of people just aren't going to finish Zelda. And I wonder if that was also the case.
Oh, like storyline wise, or like
yeah.
I feel like I have these things in these games where like my favorite thing is uncovering and discovering things.
Mm-hmm.
But I know so much now that that's not as interesting. I did just do the Gerudo thing. That's my third of 3. But I feel like I've reached now the tipping point where I'm just like, okay, I'm not limiting myself. I'm not saving any area to have like a new area to look at. I'm just going wherever I want anytime. But I literally have still, I think, 4 quadrants of the map just not known yet, because I was like, it's easier for me to know where I've been if I just like open up areas progressively instead of just all at once. I also am using the hero's journey
Yeah.
on the
that's
map
cool.
to like literally see where I've been, which is just wild to me. Like I think every open world game should have that. But I'm using that and then marking off kind of like areas of the map I've just never been to. So I can just be like, if I want to explore something I've never been to, that's what I do. I just go to one of those areas. But man, the depth's still like just really cool. Just uncovering vast
the
things in the
amazing.
darkness. Want a whole open world game based on that concept.
Yeah, I'm thinking I've been playing a lot of Zelda, and I'm like, my health is maxed out. I got all the shrines. And originally when I beat it, I accidentally did a big sequence skip, and I missed some of the primary missions, so I did not get like the quote-unquote true ending. So I'm gonna go back and try to get that maybe later tonight.
I know I've seen like articles that are just like the ending is wild, or it's like different, or something about it from other Zelda endings. Which, I mean, based on what I know about the story so far, it does seem like a pretty important entry.
Yeah.
I mean, I just found out something about Ganon that seems wild, and I don't know if it's like a new fact, but the point. I also have just learned, or not just last night, but like recently, understood some things about the layout of the depths that has to do with the layout of the world above it that just blew my mind.
Yes.
And I don't want to say what it is because it's fun to understand it yourself, I think. But it's just such a cool concept to do something like that for a map that's completely fog of ward, because you can start implying things about it that's just so cool.
Yeah, it's great. And Soft Deadline says the big reveal is that Ganon is from Boston.
I thought I heard a Bostonian accent.
Hey, Link. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh! Everything I hit just disappears. Hang on.
It doesn't go anywhere.
I mean, no,
Wait a minute.
I hit it so hard it just fucking disappears off the screen.
Vaporizes.
Crazy.
I gotta find a human being to hit. Listen to them birds, so pretty. I mean, this is going to, I mean, it's not going to be a problem because we're not going to keep playing this file, but I was going to say, like, looting bodies is going to be more or less impossible because the bodies are going to fly into the sky and despawn.
Oh, no.
All right. Hey, you bandit.
Will not be tolerated.
Oh, great idea, Minotaur.
Die, you orc filth.
Wow, that's, don't bring race into it.
Oh.
Oh my god! Where did she go?
I think it was actually flying away from you, the dagger, but it looked like a fucking Looney Tunes thing where you punched her so hard, but her dagger stayed in the same spot and just kind of twirled there before falling to the ground.
Oh, yeah, here she is. Oh, yes. All right, let's hopefully eventually we'll send somebody flying in a way where they just fly directly away from us.
So sorry, which mod did you go with?
The second one.
This is Funny Ragdoll.
Yeah, this is Funny Ragdolls.
I mean,
this is not the
we don't see the
one-hit kills.
Ragdolls anymore.
Yeah, that's the problem. So if this one's no good, we'll go back and we'll try the other one.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
there we go. That one had some flight on him.
it feels like the physics system can only understand like one vector, so it just sends them in this like straight line away from you. Yep.
Damn, let me turn up enemy despawn distance. Now, if I make this bigger, will it get... Am I increasing fade or am I decreasing fade here? Let's just try.
I don't know why I'm so tickled by texture size large. Like,
Okay.
I guess they are larger textures, but
Let's see if we can get these deer.
oh no. Bambi, run away.
Come on, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
This is how Bambi's mother really died.
Punched to death.
Into oblivion.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come here, come here, come here.
I mean, if you keep running, you'll eventually get faster.
Yeah. Oh, 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 come on, come on, come on. Oh!
What?
Now,
Why
what?
did the gravity?
Why did that happen?
Stop.
What the fuck?
No. It's again. It feels like the physics system was just like, I don't care anymore. Like,
Time
at
to
a
punch the
certain
clock.
point, yeah, it's like I sent it flying. Like, what more do you want from me?
All right, let's yes, I want to get indoors so we can see how walls get involved. And I believe there's a Aelid ruin around here. Hey.
Oop. It's
Violent.
the fact that they go sideways when you punch them, because I guess it's detecting one or your specific impact point at that moment. I don't know.
It's probably like grabbing the precise vector at which they were hit, and it's just such a large amount of velocity being applied that they just...
Again, whatever stat it was in this game, it was 35 to 85 amount of force for physical hits. They turned it to 1,500 to 2,000.
Jesus.
Which may have been too much. I don't know.
It might have been a touch too much. I kind of wish that it was a little bit less.
Maybe 350 to 850.
Yeah.
10 times. Oop.
Jesus
They're moving-
Christ. It's a
they
little too
literally-
much.
Yeah, at the first moment of impact, they're literally moving faster than the game's frame rate can track.
And I'm seeing, stream isn't seeing this, but I'm seeing this at like 120 frames per second, and they're still just disappearing the instant they die. All right, let's punch a few more goblins, then I'll try the other mod.
Boop, boop.
It's a bit too strong.
It's impressive that it is still trying to track them because they don't disappear, literally. They're just moving very fast.
These physics bodies do not like being moved at this speed. Let me exit game. Let me download that other one real quick.
All right. Tina, how are you doing with the TikTok or Talk K?
Talk K, yeah. Okay. I haven't been doing much of the storyline, but I've been going around doing lots of shrines.
Focused on shrines.
Yeah.
How many hearts you got?
Like 12, I
Oh, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you have an idea going into if you were going to focus on hearts or stamina?
No clue. I heard like stamina tends to be like a quality of life thing for like
Definitely.
running longer, gliding longer, and climbing longer. And you know, I've really been able to do a lot with low stamina, I think. So
Yeah, I think play style. I think goes into it a lot. Like I didn't the first time around, but this time I did because I realized how much I just want to like run around and not even necessarily fight that much early on.
yeah, because they got rid of the whistle running, right, from Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Whistle running, or I don't remember.
It was
what
like
is
some
that?
sort of like glitch where like if you were like blowing your whistle and running. You could like infinitely sprint, I think. Because if there
your
was
horse whistle, right?
Yeah, if there was that in this game, I think I don't know what I would use stamina for besides like maybe climbing here and there, but then you have ascend.
And I love. I mean, climbing is when you just want to outright explore it. Climbing is super helpful. I went also to find the like climbing armor pretty quick. I mean, not intentionally. I pretty quickly found a quest that directed me to it.
Oh, what's the climbing armor? Does it just give you extra climbing stamina?
So the speed at which you consume stamina while climbing is lowered.
And you also move faster.
Yeah, I guess, or you're moving faster for the same amount of stamina. I guess you can think about it that way. But what it does is it just means for the same amount of stamina you can go farther on a cliff. And that was super helpful to have early on. Weirdly, right now I'm rocking the Toad armor. I think that's what it's called, or climbing
armor.
Because it happened to be the one armor I could upgrade to 4 stars the quickest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my highest armor. But I like you can just paint almost any armor in the game, so I've got a color scheme going with my kind of main set, and it looks better than it otherwise should.
Love a good color scheme.
Okay, One Punch mode is better so far. It's not quite as extreme, and they are one-hit kills.
Nice. Oh, yeah. One Punch orc. Nope.
Still a little extreme, but better than it was. Come here. The directions they fly in.
I think this one also adds challenge because they can one-hit you.
Yep. Just
Good.
ricocheting off the walls. Oh my god. Hello? Who's there? Alright.
Oh damn! Can you get to the arena fights and just dominate?
Oh my god, that would be so fun. Yeah, all right, we'll try to do that once I clear out this dungeon. Let me drink some healing potions. Yeah, and that'll be fun because it'll be broad daylight.
I'd love to see your face again.
Hello? No, I'm not opening that.
Do y'all have a favorite game for lock picking?
Ooh, good question. Who has good lock picking?
Or I guess any sort of lockbox breaking. I don't know if we would include hacking in that too.
I would put hacking as its own thing. Let me think. Lock picking?
Yeah, there's so much hacking games, but I'm trying to remember some.
Yeah, chat room, what do we like?
Was there one in how does lockpicking work in Original Sin? Original Sin 2?
It's just a roll, and it's not very good.
So it's just a roll, and you have to have like a lockpick thing, right?
Yeah.
So, or I think like there's a spell, but what has good lock?
I got good
Oh, is it
at the Oblivion or the Fallout lockpicking, but I don't think it's very good.
I feel like yeah, those are kind of more bullshit than this one. Are they good? Are they necessary? I think that's the main question I ask anytime now I encounter a minigame like that. Like, isn't this game improved by making me do this?
Mm-hmm. Can you think of a good one, Tina? I can't think of a good
think so.
lockpicking minigame.
I feel like this one is better in some ways for its like. It is kind of showing how a lock and bumpers work when you use a lockpick, so it feels closer to the actual thing you're doing. But Yeah, maybe even I'm just thinking more about hacking mini games and how a lot of those are bullshit. But lock picking. I mean, in D&D, it was just roll a dice and see if it worked, right?
Yeah.
Like, and try to be creative about it with your dungeon master. But ooh, what's that? Is that a Daedric shrine?
No, it's a Kaled. I think it's the old elves or ancient elves or whatever they're called. Aelid, yeah. It's the police.
Oh. Your killing has been observed by. Get out of here.
Okay.
It's off to the
That's gonna be a TikTok, Tina. Oh my god, that was good.
Good thing Simone's not here.
I know.
Resist arrest. You can't keep me.
Do you have any idea who I am?
You're sorry.
Dun, dun, dun. Boop. Such a gentle fall at the end.
Yeah, call the fucking cops. I'll punch them all.
The question is now, will they let you into the
the town
the
with the
arena?
arena? Yeah, I guess it depends on whether or not they have Imperial guards there.
Where is the arena?
I don't remember.
I guess
where.
I'll look up an old guide. I'll find the
Yeah.
arena in Oblivion.
Yeah, well, how do you even get to the map in this game? M, it's not M. O, J. U, T.
I think it's in the big arena, the big main city.
Big mains. Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's one
it
of
is.
the districts. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Looks
there's
like
the
the-
arena district.
Yeah. Eastern District? I don't know.
All right. Well, if the police have any problems with us on our way in there, we'll have to deal with them.
Just again,
Will you have to deal with the police, or will the police have to deal with you?
It's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah, they're trapped in here with me.
I can't get over how you bopped the horse out from under him.
And he was just unfazed, completely
Just
unfazed.
immediately went into the arrest animation and dialogue. Just
You.
it's like a parlor trick when you pull the tablecloth off of a table without anything moving. Just no more horse.
So I think I want to kind of try to hit people at tip distance, like I just hit that wolf, because that guy flew straight in a straight line away from me, which was great.
Yeah, you want to get like home runs with these guys. if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
I want to see him
Don't
twinkle
wanna,
on the
you know.
horizon.
A foul ball doesn't mean much.
That's a fun idea, Full Teal. I will seize that opportunity if I see it. I found Sideways Cave. Somebody tell Paul Giamatti. Ooh, an imp.
Pew. There you go. Back to the sky. Man, you could become like a vampire in this game.
You could, yeah. It was.
And that just like
crazy.
replaced your class, right? Oh,
No, I think you remained the same class that you were, but you could no longer go out in daylight without taking damage.
or it's just like a trait it gave you or something.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like a disease that came with buffs. It was pretty much just a status effect.
Yeah.
And it also, I think it did have a lot of effect on social stuff. In Morrowind, it would just lock you out of the main quest because nobody wanted to associate with a vampire.
And there's like a quest line you could
Right.
hear yourself.
There was a Kira quest line.
I think that the other like super memorable quest for me was the hopping into a painting.
Yeah,
Quest.
great quest. Yeah.
Especially because they went to the extra distance to make the world kind of look painterly.
Yeah, they threw together some new shaders. Yeah, that looked great. That was so cool. Oh, that's cool, Pixel Dragon. They don't give you many entrances to this Imperial City.
Are you gonna turn yourself in and then break out again?
I guess we could go to jail. Maybe that'll be what we do, because like even if we take the stat penalty for going to jail, they're not gonna remove our ability to punch like a god.
Realistically, you wouldn't want many entrances to your Imperial City, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's probably the top of that bridge.
Yeah, let's try that.
That's like the magic school or something. Or that's somewhere else.
That's you're thinking about Skyrim. That looks kind of like this.
Yeah.
One of these,
yeah.
There's these little wings out here, and then there's.
Hello, I would like to go to prison.
I'm here. Take me to jail. Jail. No, actually, so the city is completely loaded separately from the overworld map, so you couldn't just climb over the wall. You need to go in through set entrances. Okay, here they are.
The law on my watch, will you? I'll be confiscating your stolen goods. Oh, and no gold to pay your fine, It's off to the lockup, then.
All right, let's go to jail.
Hope
you can
rot, criminals.
Put me in a box, but you'll never take my punches.
I feel like that, Zednot, that's something that would work in Tears of the Kingdom if you had this mod. Just punch the ground to launch up.
Wait, do they not just let you out in this one?
Oh. And I oop. Well.
Oh no.
Do we just live in
Just see what
jail?
happens if you sleep
Yeah.
a day. If you have to spend time.
Gotta
Ascend out of
take one out.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Who
okay.
cares? Yeah, who gives a shit?
Oh, going to jail makes your stuff decrease?
Yep. Yeah, it should
Yep.
make you get swole. Because you got nothing to do but do
Yeah.
push-ups in there.
Everything goes down except strength.
All right, Wooden Door to City Isle. Yes, let's go. Alrighty, well, let's find the arena district and get in there.
You look huge. That video, the Luke huge.
Yeah, yeah.
What is that an actual cutscene?
No. That's it's like
Okay.
audio from like a funny meme video that somebody animated to have Luke from
okay.
Street Fighter in it. That's us.
That's what I assumed, like it was an underlying meme too, but I didn't know it and didn't bother checking your meme website, but I enjoyed the video. You're like in Street Fighter 6
Oh,
a
it's
lot,
so good.
right?
So good. I had this right here. Me and my friend, my college roommate, we went into the Oblivion game files and got this image and then made a big poster of it for our dorm.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's good. They should sell this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Street Fighter rocks. So where is the arena? Let's find it. Arena
Did not
district
open
right
during
there.
the day or the night. Oh, okay. The arena has like a special
How do you do?
How do you do?
specialness to this game because I think the second game was the second game Daggerfall?
Yes, and the very first one I think was just called Arena.
Was it that was the one that's just called Arena? Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was just Elder Scrolls Arena. And I feel like it had some like almost like Doom, except wasn't it the kind where you just like walked one block at a time?
God, I do not remember
Take
how
this.
they.
Kind of
Ugh.
faux
It's
first
from a
person.
friend.
It was.
But yeah.
We could look at some gameplay footage from the first Elder Scrolls games, but they are so very different.
But the wild thing is they were still like huge open worlds.
Yeah, I mean,
think that I saw
they've
some
been getting
map comparisons.
smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, technically they were bigger.
All right. Okay, so people are showing up to work, so we should be able to go to the arena soon. Right, Zaji. It was very big, but like procedurally generated or just empty stuff. Time is it? Wait a little bit longer. Oh yeah, the arena's not going to be open at 8 a.m.
Nah, who's gonna go to a fight at 10?
You telling me an Elder scrolled this arena? No way.
Hondolin.
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. I know all the regulars, believe me.
Elder
If
strolls.
you're looking to join the arena as a combatant,
I wish they
you need
had
to
something in
head
here where they'd
down
look
to
at
the
your
Blood
stats and be
Ranks
like, "Are
and
you
talk to
sure?"
Blade, the Blade Master. If you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, that's a...
American cheese hair.
Oh, right.
It is a very funny hair color. All right, so we got to go down into the Bloodworks and sign up in there. So the arena quest line in this game was a thing that was scaled dramatically back. It centers around Gromo. Okay. But every city in this game was originally going to have its own arena with its own arena plot line, but they ended up just having to focus on one. Who do I talk to? Blue Team Gladiator?
Who's
You.
up hitting their log wall? Let's go.
I don't know who you are, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
I'm here to punch.
You what?
Practice with
You want to be a
swords, Ryan
combatant?
Sinero? That's great.
Look at you. My granny could beat you, and she's dead. Wait, you're serious?
Damn.
aren't you? What
He's
is it with
ripping
you?
into you.
You walk in.
How do you
want
think
to
your
be
granny died,
combatants, and
Owen?
your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena. you
There's
filthy
2
pit
cops
dog.
and 2 horses into the
You're free to
stratosphere.
fight so long as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want a light raiment or a heavy raiment?
Give me the light one. I'm watching
A
my
light
figure.
raiment, huh? You sure? I figured you for the heavy raiment type. You know, hide behind a skin of steel.
Gelotions, good point. From someone who managed an organization of blood sport, he sure is gatekeeping a job
Put that on.
that has a
See
high
if it fits
attrition rate
okay.
from mortality.
When
That's a
you're ready
very
for
good
match,
point.
I'll
Oh,
Alright.
you want to come here and die for
Get 'em
people's
going.
entertainment? I don't know.
And I won't have to pay you because you're dead? Oh, get out of here. All right, let me put on my battle raiment. There we go.
You haven't run home to mama yet, huh? That's a good sign. So, you ready for a match, or do you just need some information?
Ready for
All
me?
On the other
right,
hand, I would
Maggot.
love it if he
Looks
was just kind of
you're
like,
suited up in your battle raiment
"Stop,
and
will you
all
please
set to go.
fight? No one wants to fight anymore."
Please. We'll go easy on you.
People don't feel like fighting these days. All they want to do is get a paycheck and sit on their ass.
It's true. It's Uriel Septim's Cyrodiil. Nobody wants to work anymore. All right. Oh yeah, here we go.
Ooh, time to party!
Welcome to the arena.
And I fight to the death remotely.
We've got some fresh meat to
This
brand
does
new
oof, no,
pit dogs.
some-
So
Let us fight.
waste any time.
Close.
Let the battle begin.
Oh, I see you're going to be using a weapon. How about this?
Good people, we have a
Oh my
winner.
god.
All hail the combatant from the blue team.
I'm waiting for it to just like not be able to handle this.
Yeah, like the fight never ends because it doesn't like
Like it's
register
like, what is,
that they died in the arena.
whoa.
I'll be in my trailer.
I'll be in my trailer, alright.
Okay. Let's go talk to. Hey, I
All right.
The
punched
nine
that lady.
divines, You did it. You actually won.
You ain't so bad
You
after
ain't so
all.
bad after all, pit dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid.
Thank you. Can I do another?
Okay, so you're not a Now that's the spirit. You give the people of Cyrodiil a good show, and I'll make sure you get a decent burial.
Moagal says, feel good video where someone catches it and hands the body to a kid next to them.
He caught the body at the arena in Cyrodiil. What he does next will surprise you.
People of the Imperial City, welcome.
Third person? Oh, yeah, sure.
Who will prevail? The pit dog
Yeah, what does
from
it
the
look
yellow
like?
team or the pit dog from the blue team? Let's
Game-winning
find out.
corpse.
Lower the gates.
I mean, if you are going to an arena for Bloodsport, like, I don't know, it's probably pretty cool.
Oopsie daisy.
The sword, shield, and body all went in 3 different directions. Very good.
Blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and
I feel like I'm also getting kind of Brack vibes, like the color isn't
yeah, you're
bright
absolutely
at all,
right.
but the hair and kind of face and mouth and teeth structure.
Yep, definitely. Alright, let's go do another.
Okay, so you did it again. What do you want from me? A hug?
This guy's mood
so
about
you-
my
The
success
yellow
keeps
team ain't gonna-
changing. Alright, I'm ready for my
You must
match.
be down.
good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Are you ready for a bloodbath? The winner of this match will advance in rank. So the
Get
stakes are
punching.
high. Pit dogs, show us what you're made of.
Okay, this guy's a puncher too. No, wait, no, that's a bow and arrow.
Yeah,
Oh, come on. Now.
yeah.
Oh, wow, they're slippery.
Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Ooh,
But no one can escape the punch.
All hail the combatant.
The punch.
People saw the character for a second. We got a bunch of good comments. This is what Baby Yoda grows up into. Is this character designed after Squidward when his nose fell off and his head deflated? We look like one of those ghosts from Mario. Oh.
skip a guy across the lake. I bet it could do that. No, Zed, the physics only applies to the fatal punch.
Unfortunately, this mod is more limited, but also
Can't
looks
believe I'm saying this, but you're no longer a pit dog.
looks better, more visible.
You know what brawler rank is worth around here? Okay, brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and
your pants.
I don't know. I feel like I watched one episode of One Punch Man, and I can't remember if his punches are always powerful or only when he's punching somebody else and defeating them.
I think he only punches when it is going to blow up the person. I think every time he punches somebody, they die. And I think maybe like in the final episode of season 1, he meets a guy who he has to punch more than once.
But it's not just like his hands are powerful if he uses them to touch something, or he just like.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
no,
touch
it's just when he's punching. He doesn't like
So
accidentally hurt
specifically-
things.
Fist. Okay.
Where did that one go?
Shot down the tunnel.
Maybe. That's my favorite hurt sound in the game is that ooh.
Punched them down into the dungeons.
That Raymond's getting a little. All right, brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. Turns out there are 2 wood elf sisters.
Like we
who
don't
always
usually do
fight
this
together.
many matches in a day, but all right.
You got to take them both out. Now get in
Guess
there.
the audience
and
is still
show those-
here.
Got to fill out the card a little bit. Hey, we need you to go out there and stretch for us.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
All right,
Can the
2
blue
of them.
team's brawler possibly hope to defeat the yellow team's wood elf
2 of
twin
them.
sisters? Let's find out.
So, Starfield. That's kind of the reason we played this, because we're like, remember.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Where it all began.
Bethesda games.
Ooh. And the slow, graceful return to Earth. Oh, right in the VIP box. I feel like that's got to count for something.
Very important punch.
Very important punch box. Bounced off the spike into the opposite side. Impressive.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the
You thinking about Starfield, Pat, still?
Yeah, thinking about Starfield. It looks I don't know. It looks just exactly like, a Bethesda game. But it's been a long time since I enjoyed one of those. But just in the fact that it's been a long time since they released one.
Girls didn't stand a chance.
So I bet I'll play it. And I bet I'll have fun with it.
I also,
Here's your take.
did you play Fallout 4?
I did, yeah. Yeah. I think I felt kind of mixed on it the whole time I was playing it, but I kept playing it.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I know it reviewed well, but that is I can't remember if that's the game that was the year that Witcher 3 came out, and I'm just like, I'm gonna play one of the two of these giant games, and maybe I'll get to Fallout 4 later, and I just never had an inclination to. So yeah. I've never touched it.
good people of the Imperial City.
Yes, the callback to the Adoring fan was very funny.
The winner of this match.
Yeah, it was.
Advance to the rank of Bloodletter.
It's the thing where I feel like I'm gonna play it like
The yellow team.
a lot when it first comes out, probably, and enjoy it for a good, weeks, months, maybe. But I just don't. I feel like they don't. Oblivion games don't, or Bethesda games, at least when I played, don't have staying power. It's like I play it that one time, enjoy it, but yeah, I'd eventually just is not as interesting. I don't know. Maybe they'll have new stuff in there that keeps me more hooked. I don't know. And maybe that's successful. If I play it for solid 50, 60 hours and enjoy it, maybe that's all it needs to be.
We met our match in there. We died. They put us up against another puncher, and they got the first punch.
Oh, so now you finally up.
Time to punish the world.
And now you're raging. This is my gym now.
Oh wow, a very cute.
The law.
Wow, a super cute pigeon landed on my air conditioner.
Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Oh, Mike.
Then pay with your
So
blood.
this week, the tiny cat, who I've shown on stream once, Amore, he was sitting in a window catty corner to another apartment unit, and under their air conditioner is a nest for a dove or pigeon. And she just sitting in the windowsill and just staring at it. And I'm guessing Daddy came by because we came up and there was a pigeon just in the windowsill with wings spread open and an aggressive stance, just hey. And it wasn't doing anything except just kind of standing there being big.
Yeah.
And of course my cat was going crazy.
Standing there and being big.
Yeah.
What a life.
Just standing
just
there.
Let's get you out of this window before you punch a hole through it.
That's great.
But I've enjoyed watching the pigeon nest and do a shitty job at building it. It's a pretty good pigeon nest. It was not a stupid nest. They put in the work, but still watching them try to build it, there were so many times they'd come and drop a stick and it would just fall down on the ground, and they go get another one and it'd fall, and it's how long did this take you?
We're gonna go for the 40 billion berry bounty here.
40.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Well now, what do we have here? Caught in the act. And
Did you not
go
see
to pay.
any of the other guys I punched?
Then pay with your blood. That's the best you can do. Take that. Die, you filth.
No. Oh god, I punched him so hard his sword and shield stayed put.
It does that. Okay, I wasn't just thinking that happened. it can actually happen.
That guy just turned
That
into a
was
smear
kind of
of
fucked
blood.
up. This is just.
Now, what am I doing?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I need to take some pills. Grabbing pills.
So are you just gonna go to prison for this and then just go back to the arena afterwards?
Oh, they're not taking me alive. Oh, Full Teal Automod doesn't like you saying climax, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's funny.
Get it.
Where you fall down and bleed to death.
I wonder what some of the weirdest or funniest phrases that we've had to allow through AutoMod.
There's been a lot of them.
Yeah.
Now, how do I get stronger? How do I get health back? I always forget.
So you just have to have a health potion?
Yeah, it's mostly potions, I guess.
Well now,
Dude,
what do we have here?
I appreciate that they keep
Caught
giving
the
me
act of
chances
no
to,
cause pay your fine.
That's funny.
I'm confiscating.
You get you like
Then pay with your blood.
1800. It's going up.
Ha!
It's like you decimate another wave, and then it's like, oh, let's see if he wants to come in peacefully again.
Yeah,
Let's just check.
yeah.
Let's just check.
did anything happen in the previous wave
He
that
might
made you
be-
think
might
I was
be-
going to surrender?
You might get tuckered out. Gonna send you to the top of the Uriel Sept. Boop.
It's funny that the fall physics seem to be slow.
They just I don't. Yeah.
It's
They used up all the speed going up, and then it's like, this is all I got. Just fall.
on site.
I don't know. I feel like if you really want to get to the max penalty, okay, you wanted to punch some horses.
Giddy up!
You treacherous little filcher.
Can you punch from a horse?
Can I punch from a horse? No, I cannot.
Damn.
How do I get off the horse? I think I gotta look down, hit space. There we go.
Oh, that guy's pissed. Boop. You just got so mad that somebody else punched that you're just like, no one will ever punch again.
Mm-hmm. Nobody but me. can be
Punching's
the
my
king
thing.
puncher. I wish you could like missile jump with your punches. That would be a fun game. That's just like a fun concept
Yeah.
for a game. Is a game where like your punching is also your motion.
Just that
Ooh.
its physics is always there, whatever it pushes against,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always ridiculously powerful.
In general, physics games, kind of cool.
So good. They're great for streaming too, because they're silly. We like silly things. I found way. I'm gonna go ahead and use their in.
And I just wish this mod also added a like pinball style sound effect
What brings you here?
to anything that bounces
Welcome to
around
the
the
Walnut
environment
Inn.
like that.
There's a fresh bed available to anyone who's got the 10 gold. Would you like it?
I'll
So
take
be
it.
Head upstairs and look for the
Do you
last
have 10
door.
gold?
I
I'm
guess I did. Yeah.
surprised.
I must have. Oh, I probably got it from those. No, I don't. I didn't have any
a
wins
Fine journey and keep yourself
Hmm.
safe.
in the arena.
Hey, you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you.
None of those counted as
Come
wins?
here.
I guess not.
I got what
No,
you
no,
wanted.
no, no, no. I was confused because I did not keep my save
Oh.
after that, but I did get a bunch of wins. But I forgot to auto save.
Oh, right. Okay.
Alright, let's rest.
Can the police really not track you when you like just walk out of the
Ah!
city?
Rather
Oh.
sound for a murderer.
Hello.
That's
We like
good.
the fact that you punch
You'll need a
people into
clear
the straps.
conscience for what I.
We'd like you to come do it for us.
You prefer silence
We'll
then?
pay you to
As
punch the
do
right
I,
people.
my dear child, as do I. Ironic, then, that I come to now is she's been watching.
Literally, they're
Then
just
my
like, you
words.
kill real good. So,
First, I was like, how fun of a job would it be to get paid to punch? But then I'm like, wait, that's like boxing.
oh no! Damn, it just straight up tell you you fucked up.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
The Brotherhood representative can be killed, but the head of the inn cannot die.
Well, I mean, I left her alone. Oh wait, that guy. Yeah, I don't know what his deal was.
Oh, that wasn't the inn. Yeah, whoever he was important enough he could not die.
He was more important than the head of the Brotherhood. I love being me. The overworld in this game was The overworld in this game was like, it was so cool at first, but then like there's really not much going on out here. You're just kind of wandering around.
Motherfucker said Gaim.
I said Gaim. I said Gaim. Let them say I said Gaim. Let them have that.
I'm enjoying all the different spellings on it. Are you just headed to the top of a mountain? No, just like.
Yeah, I'm just looking for like another place where I can beat people up. Let me check my map.
Like, man, that pop-in where like the kind of high fidelity vegetation pops in very visibly ahead of you.
Yeah.
Somehow didn't matter because it did look good. Like walking around the forests at certain times of day, especially, you know, you'd see deer, you'd see butterflies, whatever. It was impressive. Speed tree. That was another thing I forgot. This game introduced.
First
time I
saw speed tree in a game.
But it was such a big deal for speed tree because it did make the forest look more organic because they were just a little more random.
Speed tree? Speed tree?
It was a tool that like off-the-shelf tool developers could buy to use in their development, and it just generated vegetation, trees specifically, in a like semi-random way that could quickly fill your environments with a bunch of like trees in an organic way where the trees like looked like right spacing from each other, right height, right amount of vegetation. It just made it so much easier while also giving it a look that was hard to get by human hand.
Yeah, it was really cool. Very exciting the first time I saw, like, man, look how good these trees look, and then like seeing trees off in the distance and stuff. So cool. Trees in video games. We can make a whole video about video game trees. Oh, hey, it's one of these weird cults.
Am I imagining that it has something? It's somehow connected to that one shot in the Disney Mulan movie.
I don't know.
I feel like there was something about how like it used a similar tech to generate a huge army, but yeah, big deal in 2006.
Mass-produced artisanal trees is such a funny way of putting it.
Yeah, I have to wonder if you could, in a game like Railroad Tycoon, a Railway Simulator, where I guess Railway Simulator is kind of a first-person game. I imagine the illusion could be broken pretty easily, but whatever they did in Oblivion, it worked well.
Yeah, it's so cool. You can tell pretty clearly that those are
the wind is affecting them all the exact same way at the exact same time.
Yeah, and the leaves are just billboards, right? You can see the way they sort of rotate with my perspective.
Oh yeah, if you really look at them. Yep.
Yeah. But
that was one of the most mind-blowing things. Yeah.
Yeah, it made that, like, when you're in motion, it was kind of hard to notice that.
It wasn't the main point of the video, but the one about explosion special effects.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Just the idea that so many things in video games are actually 2D panels that follow you. Mm-hmm. So you can't tell that they're not 3D. It's just, or there's depth to them or something. It's just such a mind-blowing thing.
It's really smart.
I don't know.
It's so cool.
How much that's still a thing, but...
Oh, I mean, definitely still a thing.
I guess, yeah, especially for the way SFX work, it's special effects, it's still a thing.
Yeah, volumetric stuff is not... generally, I think it's just like it can be done more easily these days, but like in most cases, it's just not worth it, right? Because like the additional realism of it is like, well, you're only going to notice that this is not a billboard in very unique circumstances. So why are we going to spend all the GPU and CPU on making a volumetric explosion? What's that? Is that? Ooh, it's one of the little scamp guys.
Oh yeah, smoke. Yeah, it's got to be done that way. Boop.
Feels very good.
So, hearing the pinball sounds in my head.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding.
Ouch! What? Who's shooting me? There you are. Oh well, this has been Oblivion.
It has been. Look at that sunset.
Oblivion?
Sunrise.
Oblivion. This is the Oblivion.
The Bliv.
The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
We will be
Funny
back.
how they announced that Oblivion 6 or Elder Scrolls 6 and we didn't hear anything.
And they just haven't mentioned it. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
It's so funny. 5-year anniversary of the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer was a couple days ago.
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. You reminded me of something important that is Elder Scrolls related. Anyways, we'll be back next week with more streamies. Do we have any videos to promote this week? I don't think so.
Not yet, but it'll be an Overboard soon. I'm not going to pin a date on it yet, but soon.
Sweet. And Tina's been doing cool TikToks. You got any cool TikToks lately that you're excited about, Tina?
I think I just posted one today about Hobie's animation in Spider-Verse.
Yes, it's
Kinda
really
neat.
cool.
Yeah, it's
maybe
really
I
interesting.
want to go see
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, which I have not seen yet. Maybe I'll go do that this weekend.
Yeah, go do it.
But yeah, that's been the Streambo. We will be back on Tuesday and probably Thursday of next week. And hope you all have a lovely weekend.
Oh, sorry. Actually,
what?
Are we maybe doing a Wednesday stream?
Oh shit! No, yeah, you're right. Okay, so the Tuesday stream next week will probably not happen because we are testing out a VR, our old VR gear that we've had for a while, but we want to do a test VR stream. So that will probably happen Wednesday. If that happens.
If it technically can, we will try it. We'll try to do that.
Good job remembering, Clayton.
Yeah.
Yes, we are entering the metaverse now. We're now a metaverse company, and we're gonna give you opportunities to buy virtual real estate on our Meta Island.
Except our Meta Island is in the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the one stipulation.
So everybody get ready for that. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.